Oh, yeah, some autograph and turn up the radio. We're going to turn it up today. Oh, yeah, you know, we're going to crank it. Here it goes. Ready? It's coming. You know it. Turn it up. Oh, yeah, we're going to turn it up, all right here on Ralph's Opinion, and we're here every single Wednesday, 3 p.m. I'm Ralph Williams, your host, and coming up today, we have a lot to talk about. Our main topic for today is going to be this, and that is this economy fake or is it real? I want you to tell me, is your business failing? Are you struggling right now in this economy? And if you are, then why? Why are you struggling? What's your problem? What's going on with you? Are you, as I mentioned before, struggling, or what's happening with you? I mean, I want to know, because I'm telling you, I think this economy right now is fake. I think that they're putting things out there that are just, to scare everybody and everything else. And I think it's wrong. And I think that's what they're doing. So, but you can disagree with me if you want in the comment section. I also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. And it's Ralph Williams at RW Media, right on the YouTube channel as well. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter X platforms. All right. We're here in the Mata Heating and Air Conditioning Studio, 724-201-0500. Give Mata a call today. Mata Heating and Air Conditioning. You ought to call Mata today. All right. Every Wednesday, we're here. Ralph's Opinion. I give my opinion on a bunch of different topics, and that's what the show's all about today. And every single Wednesday, we're here at 3 o'clock p.m. Every Wednesday afternoon. Don't forget on Saturday, coming up this Saturday, 9 a.m., and every Saturday, the External Boom Show. Oh, yeah, we have a great show for you then, too. Our special guest this week, it'll be Scott Morganroth, Leo Haggerty, and myself. We're the regular hosts for the show, but our special guest this week will be Jeremy Baldridge, who does a podcast. He talks about Detroit Lions, and tonight he has a football roundtable at 9 p.m. on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter X platforms. It's called Kneecap Biting with Jeremy, Smoking Jeremy B. and Baldridge, and he will be on tonight. I will be on his show with him at 9 o'clock for a football roundtable. All right, so there we are with that. Okay, all right, let's get started here. Our main topic today, as I mentioned, is going to be, is this economy fake or real? And I want you to give me some examples, because I don't think it's real. I think the economy is what it is because of the citizens of the United States. I think everybody is lazy and nobody cares, and that's why this economy is what it is. 2 more businesses, well-known diners and restaurants here in Pittsburgh, just went out of business or are moving out of the area. And I already sent my thank yous to the mayor and to the county executive here, who keeps on these progressive Democrats chasing these businesses out of Pittsburgh, and that's why Pittsburgh isn't making any money. Okay? All right, let's get started here. We're going to start with Cracker Barrel. Okay, Cracker Barrel, I don't know if you noticed or not, and some of you out there probably don't even care. Cracker Barrel is about to become the next Red Lobster. They're having all kinds of problems. They're having issues with, getting people into the restaurant. They're having problems they're trying to reach out to the younger generation now, because the older generation's dying off. And of course, the excuse that keeps continuing to be used, COVID. All right? COVID. They keep continuing and continuing and continuing to use COVID as an excuse. Okay? All right, we're 4 years, going on 5, away from COVID. COVID was in 2020. COVID's done. All right, you still have to go maybe get some shots. Okay, but as far as it shutting down our country, that could happen again because people aren't doing anything. Okay, that's where we have lazy people in this country. Nobody wants to go out and get their shot. The government's not going to tell me what to do. Okay. Okay. When you need to go get a job and they require COVID shots, the government ain't gonna tell me what to do. This is a free country. Yeah, a free country, all right. A free country of stupidity. Stupid never takes a vacation. I've said that many times, and it's still here. It's still around. Stupidness dumbness, retardedness. Okay. It's all there. But the problem with this is you don't see it. Nobody looks at it that way. It's so bad, Stevie Wonder can see it. That's how bad this has become in this country. I'm disappointed in America. I really am. Nobody cares. Nobody wants to care. Okay. Cracker Barrel, they have a new plan. Okay. Nation's Restaurant News has put out this report that Cracker Barrel has a new plan. And their new plan is number one, we'll start off with, actually, I'll tell you what, we'll go from number 5 up to number 1. Number 5, employee experience improvement. This is a problem here with why businesses do not get employees, especially national chains. They treat their customers like dogs, and it's out of control. Okay, it's out of control. And now employers have to understand the Great Resignation was here, and these millennials and these people and these kids that are 20 and 30 years old, what do they call them, hipsters or something? These kids nowadays are thinking up anything they can, and they're going to get the hype going on social media. And guess what? Nobody's going to have employees. All right. So employee experience improvement. All right. I eat at Cracker Barrel. I love Cracker Barrel. They make very good food. I like going in their gift shop. Okay. And then if you are watching right now, and I'm giving you the top 5 things based from the National Restaurant News that Cracker Barrel has reported that they're fixing their restaurants. Okay. Number 4, digital and off-premises investment, which means they're I guess they're going to invest in more digital activity. And it says off-premises investment. They have to invest in marketing off premises. See, Cracker Barrel always made their money not only on homemade food, but they also made their money on the country aspect. You would go into their stores right in the restaurant. Okay. That's where they made their money. While you're waiting to go into the restaurant, you can buy stuff in the store. But the problem with Cracker Barrel is they're selling stuff I can get cheaper somewhere else, like Jelly Belly candy. I can go down to an area in our town here in Pittsburgh called the Strip District, and I can get Jelly Belly candy at a cheaper price. All right. And I could go to a Jelly Belly location if there is one somewhere close by. The closest one I remember was in Erie. The one in Erie went out of business. All right. And I do eat Jelly Belly candy. I eat sugar-free because I'm diabetic. Okay. They need to get rid of the CDs. That's not a music store. Okay. They're in there selling country CDs. Bible stuff, I can understand. Religious things, yes. Country stuff, yes. And some of the stuff that they sell in there is overpriced. Very overpriced. All right. So yeah, Cracker Barrel needs to look at that. Store remodels. They're going to downsize the stores and get rid of things that don't sell, like Jelly Belly candy. I can get Jelly Belly candy. I can get York peppermint patties. I can get all that stuff somewhere else. There's low selling stuff that's in there that's costing them money that they need to get rid of in order for them to survive. If you're going to keep the store within the restaurant, you need to sell stuff that you think can sell. Okay. Stuffed animals. I don't know. They got that, and they got shirts. They got this. They got that in their store. They need to really sit down and refocus on different things there with that. Next, menu enhancement. They have to get with the times, which means they make good homemade comfort food. They do make good food. They have a good breakfast. Cracker Barrel. I've done both. Okay. They have a very good breakfast there. I don't know what kind of enhancements they probably need to make. Maybe some vegetarian dishes or things like that. Okay. All right. Maybe they need to come into, quesadillas or tacos or whatever. Maybe they need to do something if they're going to enhance their menu. They need to take out items that don't sell and keep items that do sell, and maybe add in a few enhancements. A brand evolution. That's their number one thing. How do you put your brand out there? How do you change your brand? Paint is important. Maybe you change the colors. Maybe you do stuff like that. I educated myself, and TV can be educating if you do it that way. I watch stuff on Food Network. I watch Restaurants Impossible. I watch Mystery Diners. I watch Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives. I watch Bar Rescue. I watch programs like that to educate myself. So I know when I go into a restaurant that I need to look for a dirty kitchen. And I've experienced that situation. Okay. All right. So here we are with that. Again, I educate myself on that stuff. And you should too. And maybe that's probably another reason why restaurants aren't making money. All right. Dirty kitchens, employees not washing their hands, health department's always on top of it. At least here. I don't know about your town, what the health department does. Do they do anything? Maybe not. I don't know. Okay. All right. Let's get started with our main topic or some of our topics today. DOJ, Department of Justice, is suing Ticketmaster. Suing Ticketmaster. You know why? Because, in case you don't know, and you should, because all you people, it's Taylor Swift. Oh, I'm a Swiftie. Oh. Yeah, all you Taylor Swifters out there who run all over the place, buy her merchandise, go to her shows, tie up the men's bathroom because all you women are at the show and tie up the men's bathroom, and then make the men go walk 2 miles to get to the toilet. Okay, there you are, Swifties. You tied up, jammed up Ticketmaster. It's Ticketmaster's fault anyway, and Live Nation and all these other people who sell tickets. And I'm glad that somebody's finally stepping up in our government and doing something about something. This is atrocious. This is out of control and it's unacceptable. The fees that they charge, and then you're going to put people on hold for 2 hours. You're going to cancel out people's tickets. You're going to tell people, "Oh, well, you can't get a ticket, or there's a problem here or a problem there." Finally somebody. Oh, I've been praying forever that somebody does something in this government of ours. And they're finally doing something. The DOJ is getting involved and they're suing Ticketmaster because of complaints from the Swifties about what happened with Ticketmaster and getting their tickets for her shows. Okay. I don't like it either. I think it's wrong. All right. You want to fix the economy? The federal government and your politicians that you put in there, and I put in, some of them I put in there, I'm to blame too. Okay. You need to start hauling them to the carpet, because if this economy is what it is, and prove me wrong that this isn't a fake economy, prove me wrong, because I think it is. All right. Because I'm going to give you some examples later on as to why I think this is a fake economy. And if it's this bad, I'll tell you later. But right now, we're going to focus on Ticketmaster. I think Ticketmaster, needs to be sued. Something needs to be done about some of this stuff. And finally, somebody's stepping up and doing something about it. Instead of doing nothing and letting it slide and rubbing it under the carpet and sliding it down the toilet. Okay? All right. That's Ralph's opinion on that. We're in the Mata Heating and Air Conditioning Studios, 724 724 500. Call Mata today, Mata Heating and Air Conditioning, to ask for Bill. Tell Bill Ralph Williams sent you. All right, when we come back after these words, we have more topics right after this. Pro Wrestling, Sunday, June 23rd, 2024, 3 p.m. S&T Bank Arena. It's called Evolution, brought to you by Allied Powers Wrestling Federation. EC3 will make an appearance, the NWA World Champion, and a whole lot more. Great entertainment for the family, family friendly. $25 for the first 2 rows, $20 for the floor, and $15 general admission. Get your tickets now for Evolution, brought to you by Allied Powers Wrestling Federation. Let me talk to you today about the original Hometown Pizza in Moon Township, right on University Boulevard. They have some of the best pizza you'll ever have. 412-264-4444. Call for takeout, delivery, or eat in. Go to the original Hometown Pizza today. Mention my name, Ralph Williams, and you will get a discount on your bill. Hometown Pizza, Moon Township, some of the best of the original Hometown Pizza. All right, we're back here. Ralph's Opinion Wednesdays, 3 p.m. right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter X platforms. We're in the Mata Heating and Air Conditioning Studios, 724-201-0500. We're here in Pittsburgh in the Allentown section of Pittsburgh in Studios 808. We have 2 studios here, A and B, and we're in Studio 8 today. And it's brought to you by Mata Heating and Air Conditioning. Hey, look, summer's coming. Summer's probably already here in some areas. We'll get your air conditioning fixed. Call 724-201-0500, Mata Heating and Air Conditioning. Give them a call today and tell them Ralph Williams sent you. All right, let's get back to our topics here. Comment section wide open. Also, don't forget to call your friend, call your cousin, call somebody, get them here, get them subscribing. My goal is right now to get to 150 by the end of the year. If I get to more than that, I'll be satisfied. But I'd like to get to 200 by the end of the year. And you can help by having folks subscribe and, watch the show, comment on it as well. I'll tell you, I'm taking your comments in the comments section. So if you have any comments you want to share with us today. Federal law to protect teachers. Again, here we go. All right. Finally, our politicians are doing something. They have a federal law out now protecting teachers, which means your kid that you don't take care of or deal with because you're a poor parent. Okay, those of you out there who are poor parents, and you know who you are. Okay, your kid cannot slap a teacher upside the head anymore. There's a federal law protecting teachers, and they have to do it because of the teacher shortage, because of you, the parents, and the way you raise your kids. It's disgusting. And it makes for good teachers who want to teach and want to make sure kids learn, and for kids that really want to learn that can't because of you. You know you're a poor parent, those of you who are. And you know who you are. Look at yourself in the mirror. You're a poor parent. If letting your kid go to school and disrespect a teacher, letting your kid go outside and disrespecting a police officer, disrespecting any kind of an adult, that's parenting. So now, because of poor parenting and teacher shortage, because teachers don't want to teach, because of you, the parent who breaks everybody's back about every stupid thing, okay? We have to have a federal law to protect teachers. And that's good. I'm glad. 2 things the federal government finally did. They stepped up against Ticketmaster, and now they're stepping up to help teachers. 2 things in the course of 2 weeks I give the federal government credit for. All right? It needs to stop. Parents need to start becoming accountable. School districts need to wake up. The school boards need to start doing something. I don't care what kind of protections we have for teachers. If the teachers don't feel safe, they're not going to teach at your school. Now, I get it. There are bad teachers out there. No doubt about it. There are bad talk show hosts out there that get jobs making tons of money that I don't make. And I'm better than they are. There are bad teachers. There are good teachers. There are bad broadcasters. There are good broadcasters. There are people who shouldn't even be on the air. All right, but they are, and they're bad. Some teachers are bad. They don't teach properly. They don't do their job. They come and do what they call the teacher minimum. Okay. Maybe it's the school district. Maybe it's the school board. Maybe it's the parents. But once again, it's an I don't care attitude anymore. It's a for me, 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 me. So you know what? I'm doing the same thing now. I'm not saying I'm going to be a total jerk, but I'm not. Okay. And I'm going to give you a classic example of something here. I watch Joel Osteen a lot. I watch Bishop T.D. Jakes, Joyce Meyer, David Jeremiah, the late Dr. Stanley. Sad that he passed away. I get spiritual guidance from them. I get spiritual guidance at my church. A pastor told me. Members of my church told me. Joe Osteen told me, which is a message coming from God that I need to start worrying about me and my family. It's okay to help somebody. It's okay to have friends. It's okay to help them. But always first should be your family. I get it. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But when you are a bad parent and you're sticking it to everybody else and making everybody else's life miserable because your child doesn't know how to behave in school. And there are teachers out there who are doing stupid things like sending love messages to a student or molesting young girls or doing something with boys, whatever. Okay. Total misconduct as far as a teacher goes. There are those out there. There's a bad person everywhere. But don't break the backs of the good teachers who are trying to teach so that your son or daughter can learn. And this is why our federal government has to get involved and have a protection act for teachers. I did a big thing on this program a few weeks back about teachers. I'm angry. I'm angry with parents because of the way they conduct their business. Why do you think you can't get collegiate coaches anymore? They don't want to deal with that crap. Parents screaming at them, throwing stuff at coaches, getting mad because little Stevie couldn't play. You're on the school board. You manipulate the coach to where he's forced to put your little child into the ball game. And he's the worst. Do you catch what I'm saying? Protection for teachers. I'm glad it's happening. And then you hear all of you out there that go on and on and on about how government, I don't want the government doing this. I don't want the government doing that. I don't want the government sticking their nose in my life. Well, then they wouldn't have to if you would conduct yourself with your life the right way. Okay? So now the government has to get involved and put in a protection act for teachers because of bad parenting, because of school board members who have no clue, because of school districts who have no guts. They have no balls. There are some school districts in this area here where I live that have balls. They finally have security guards with guns. They have a police force. They're not putting up with it anymore. Then you have the Pittsburgh Public Schools and some of these other school districts. Oh, we can't do that. That's the favorite word for progressive Democrats and these people who, oh, we can't do that. Okay? Don't sit there and cry about the federal government getting involved in your life. And this affect your child because your child acts up, because your child hits a teacher, because your child brings a gun to school, because your child acts like a complete moron. Do you catch what I'm saying? It's not all teachers, it's some of it's parenting. Some of it's the school board, some of it's the administration of the school district. And now we have to have a federal act to protect teachers. That's Ralph's opinion on that today. Louisiana, the only state who has passed a law banning abortion. I mean, I'm talking completely banning abortion. So if you need a medical procedure done for an abortion and you live in Louisiana, you're going to need to go to another state to get it done. That actually does do abortion. Now, I know some states who, and again, this is a problem I have with Trump. He's saying that, okay, I want to ban abortion, but he's doing this again. He did this for COVID. He goes, well, I think we should not shut the country down, but I'm going to let the states make that determination. And what happened here in Pennsylvania? We ended up having a dictator. What happened in Maryland? A dictator. What happened in North Carolina? A dictator. And you let it happen. Shutting down businesses. Oh, it's COVID. We're scared. What happened to 9/11? What happened to God Bless America? What happened to that? Okay. So now Louisiana has banned abortion completely. Biden doesn't want to ban abortion. I don't have a problem for abortion for somebody who has a medical problem. Somebody who, okay, can't have a child. All right. My buddy Rob here. Rob, great to have you on the program here commenting. If kids today grew up in time frame, we did things in this country would be a lot different. Absolutely, Rob. I don't have a problem with abortion if it's something for a medical problem. If it's something that a doctor will write off and say, okay, that this person has a medical problem, or they got raped, or they got physical, or they got sexually assaulted, or this, that, and whatever. But when a woman just wants, and then I got to hear people on TV who stick up for Biden going like this. Oh, well, I'm ashamed because I have a daughter and you won't let her have her own rights. What rights doesn't your daughter have? What, the right to go out and get pregnant when you feel like it? What, right to go out there and have a baby and get an abortion and kill the baby because you wanted to have unprotected sex? Is that against your freedom? No. But what's against your freedom is, okay, and it's called decent society. That's what it's called. In this country now, we don't have a decent society because decent society went bye-byes. I don't have a problem with your daughter having a child, reproductive rights. Those rights are not going away. The right to you not to have an abortion when you feel like spreading your legs and not protecting yourself, I have a problem with that. Because now you're killing a child. Now you're killing a fetus. Oh, but my daughter should have a right to make that decision. No, because it's a right to death. Don't you understand that, everybody? Don't you people out there who are saying that maybe I'm wrong about this? No, I'm not wrong. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So now Louisiana has decided no. Do you live in one of these little weeny little towns that you don't have nothing else to do but make babies? Okay. I hope you have a good job. This is why we have fight over child support. This is why we have domestics. This is why we have these problems. This is why we have 12 and 13-year-olds making kids. I gave you an example of a woman I know. Her child was 15 years old and within the course of a year had 3 abortions. 3 abortions in 1 year. That's unacceptable to anybody, and it should be to you. But no, we don't live in a decent society anymore. We live in this society that, oh, well, where was this all about earlier in life? Now all of a sudden it's about personal freedoms. You have personal freedoms. If you want to spread your legs and get pregnant, that's fine, but take the responsibility then. Do you catch what I'm saying? If it's a medical problem, I get it. If you've been raped, I get it. If you've been sexually assaulted, I get it. What I don't get is why you are promoting and encouraging death. Death of a fetus. That's it, my daughter's personal freedoms. Trump's trying to take it away. Trump's a dictator. No, Trump's not a dictator. Trump's trying to fix this country up that you ruined. That's what he's trying to do. And if you want this old man who's senile and puts his foot in his mouth all the time, Joe Biden, then you go ahead and vote for him again. Because I'm not. I'll vote for Robert Kennedy before I vote for anybody if I can't vote for Trump. That is Ralph's opinion. Rob says, well, the decent society is starting to wake up. Yes, they are. Louisiana wants a decent society, and they banned abortion. And you don't like it. And that's your right not to like it. But you know what? It's wrong. And you know it's wrong. And if you want to vote a president in that's going to let death happen like that, then you do that. Okay? We'll be back after these words. Ralph Williams here today to let you know that I am handicapped. I'm in a wheelchair, and I will not deny it. But I've had some recent inconveniences lately. So you know what I did? I went out and I reached out to foldandtravelmobility.com. You know, foldandtravelmobility.com has some of the best folding power wheelchairs. Look, do you not go to certain events because you can't get there or you can't make it because you need a folding power wheelchair to put in your vehicle? Well, guess what? foldandtravelmobility.com has the right model for you. Get in touch with them today. foldandtravelmobility.com. Get on the phone, 1-877-GOTFOLD, foldandtravelmobility.com, 1-877-GOTFOLD. Let the experts help you get into a folding power wheelchair. Don't be sad. Be glad. Let your life get back in order. foldandtravelmobility.com. Do you drive a dirty car? Why? You need to have your car detailed and detailed by professionals at P6 Auto Detailing, New Kensington, Pennsylvania. Call today, 412-965-6578. P6 Auto Detailing. They are the professionals at detailing cars. That number again, 412-965-6578. P6 Auto Detailing in New Kensington. Let me talk to you here today about Mata Heating and Air Conditioning. 724-201-0500. Mata Heating and Air Conditioning. They have the best technicians to handle your furnace, air conditioner, UV lighting, snow melt, much, much more. Call them today, 724-201-0500. Mata Heating and Air Conditioning. You can also catch them on Facebook at Mata Heating and Air Conditioning. Mata, you oughta call Mata Heating and Air Conditioning. Hello, Ralph Williams here to talk to you today about Sleep Pittsburgh, 8th Avenue, Homestead. For the best selection of affordable mattresses, day beds, lift chairs,
futons, and more. Check out sleeppittsburgh.com for their inventory or call 412-462-7858. They also offer no credit check financing and a whole lot more. Sleep Pittsburgh for the best sleep tonight.
Okay, we're back here at Ralph's Opinion. I'm Ralph Williams. We're here every Wednesday, 3 o'clock p.m. here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter X platforms. Our topic coming up shortly here is this economy fake or for real? I want your thoughts. Comment section open. Rob's already commented. Come on in. Thank you, Rob Shine, for watching the program. Thanks for supporting my shows, and I appreciate it. Thank you. Next, Joey Chestnut, considering retirement. You know who he is? I do. I watch it every year. Around 4th of July, Nathan's Hot Dog has a hot dog eating contest. Joey Chestnut is involved, and he's won 6 of them, and he has the highest win percentage of anybody. Just recently, he just did a wing eating contest where he ate a lot of wings, tacos. He's done pizza. He's done just about anything that you can eat. When he wins every one of these contests. This is his professional job. This is what he does. Well, now Joey Chestnut is considering retiring now, and I don't blame him. I mean, eating all that food gets to your health. Okay, and he's looking into retirement, and that should be good for those who can't beat him, because now you'll have an opportunity. Okay, I watch it every year, and it's him and that one woman that lives in Vegas that always wins all the time too. Joey Chestnut wins, and that woman from Vegas, I can't remember her name. Okay, she wins the women's bracket of eating. And the one time I watched it was during COVID, and they had it inside, and they had this big, heavy-set black gentleman, and he was there eating, and he goes, "Oh, I'm going to win. I participate in matzo ball eating contests, matzo ball soup." He didn't even come close. I think he had like 5 hot dogs. It took him forever to eat 5 hot dogs. Okay. Joey Chestnut has perfected food eating, and he's a professional food eater that goes to all these tournaments and wins in food eating. Might sound sick to you, but that's his job. Well, he's considering retiring. And if he does, congratulations to you, Joey Chestnut. You're one of a kind. A man that just goes and eats at food eating contests. I was involved in a pie eating contest for real once at the Rolling Rock Town Fair that used to be happening here in Pennsylvania. All right. The watermelon I didn't do too good on. And I know they had a pepper eating contest too, and I'm not, peppers in my stomach don't agree. Okay. So Joey Chestnut considering retiring. He said that on a few podcasts. That's Ralph's opinion on Joey Chestnut. Circus Island. 2 hostages or 2 people that were detained have been released. Now, because of their stupidity of and again, I keep saying this, and I don't know when anyone's not going to understand this. Stupid never takes a vacation. They got arrested for bringing in gun shells and ammunition and all that stuff. First of all, I don't go to foreign countries. I don't trust none of them. The last time I was in a foreign country, I went to Niagara Falls, Canada. I've never been to Italy. I've never been to Australia. I've never been to anywhere. And I don't plan on doing it. All right? And some Marine who I guess must be war-torn or his brain is freeze-dried from war had to be so stupid to walk into Russia looking for some woman. The pie must be fantastic, because all I got to say is, if you're going to run into Russia to go look for a woman, and he got detained, and now he's a hostage in Russia, and now we're back to this again. When are you people going to stop doing this? Going to these foreign countries? There's no need to go there. Oh, it's on my bucket list to climb some mountain in Iceland. Really? Good for you. Climb that mountain. I hope you don't fall down it. Okay? That's why I'm here, because I don't go there. I don't go to foreign countries. I don't trust none of them. Do you catch what I'm saying? I fear for my safety in foreign countries. Mexico, Russia. You saw what happened. We have hostages in Russia, and you go to Russia to go look for a woman yet. And now these knuckleheads here, which I will put on my bonehead section on the way we see it, decide they're going to go to this island and go hunt or go do whatever they're going to do and get detained and get busted. This is what I'm talking about. We don't see what's going on. We see the forest before the trees. What we want to do is, I'm going to go to this foreign country. I can't wait to get there. When you lose your money, when you get assaulted, when your daughter gets taken, or whatever goes on in some of these countries, don't say I told you so. And I'm not saying all countries are bad. Italy's, I guess, pretty safe. We have a sister church in Italy that comes here. We go there. We never have a problem. But why would you carry contraband and try to go into a foreign country and think you're going to get away with it? Why would you jump off of a boat and try to go after a whale in Australia? Why? Because stupid never takes a vacation. We were lucky this time. These two guys got released, and one of our congressmen, Guy Reckenthaler, had to go down there to get this done for somebody that lives in Western Pennsylvania, because they were so stupid to go there to begin with. There are a whole bunch of places to hunt animals in this country, and you want to go there to do it. What are you trying to hunt? That's not in this country. Okay? Explain to me what you're trying to hunt that's not in this country, that you went to some ridiculous place and got detained. That's Ralph's opinion on that. Fast food restaurants with rats. Isn't that wonderful? Subway has them. Arby's has them. McDonald's got rid of them. Burger King now has them. Wendy's has them. Everybody has a rat now. Jimmy John's. Who's next? We live in a copycat world. Everybody has to do what everybody else is doing. And guess what? It's not helping. Because fast food restaurants' revenues are down because everybody's complaining about how expensive they are. It's so bad now McDonald's is coming back with a $5 meal to entice people to come back to McDonald's. Because of my health, and partially because my health is the way it is, I blame fast food. Hey, I'm not a victim. I did it. I made a mistake. How many times have you seen me play the beginning of Queen, We Are the Champions? Because that's me. I've paid my dues. And I've made some mistakes. Everybody does. And I made the cardinal mistake of always eating at a fast food place. Once in a blue moon, I'll go for a burger. That's it. I don't eat there no more. I've dropped a lot of weight, and it's because I don't eat there anymore. My wallet is a little bit thicker because I don't eat there anymore. And now Americans are stop eating at fast food restaurants because they're too expensive. And the employees that you're paying $15 an hour for are doing the same thing they did when you paid the minimum wage. I go to the drive-through. I know how to order the drive-through because I work the drive-through. Was that fries you said? Yes, I said fries. I give you the whole order. Listen to it. Well, do you want, I already told you what I wanted on it. And at the end, when I'm done, I go, that completes my order. So you don't have to say that to me. I'm a step ahead of you. Recently, I went to and there's not too many of them, a Subway drive-through here in Pittsburgh. It took me 20 minutes to get the order done to this woman because she had no clue. She was slow on the computer. And you want $15 an hour. Well, now you got it, and you're still acting the same way. You see what I'm getting at? Wraps. They all got wraps. Arby's, they can't stick to what they know. They have to have some stupid burger. What do you need to have a burger at Arby's for? You're owned by Wendy's. Okay? The same conglomerate has Wendy's, has Arby's. So now everybody has a wrap. Burger King wrap, okay, small. Arby's wrap, okay, dry, small. 2 for $5. And they're about this big. 2 for $5. McDonald's said they were going to put better meat and better buns on their burgers. They lied. This is why people don't go to fast food restaurants. And it's not just the economy, and it's not just the prices of the food, it's the service. You ever think of that? So what can the fast food restaurants do to improve service? I don't know. You don't have people now, so you'll hire any boob off the street. Okay? I didn't do it. But one time when I was working at Steak and Shake, somebody in our restaurant, this lady said she came through 10 times to get a burger in the last 2 months. And every time she went through, she asked for ketchup on her burger, never got it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I think so. That's the way that's Ralph's opinion. All right, real quick here before we get to our main topic. Boeing CEO announces his retirement this week. Why? Because Boeing got egg on their face. Their parts, their whatever, the panels, whatever they're putting on these airplanes is not working right. And they're involved in lawsuits at the yin yang. All right. So the Boeing CEO is stepping down. Good for him. Maybe somebody else can come in and help Boeing with this problem. That's Ralph's opinion on that. Now did you see the Robert De Niro press conference where he talks about Donald Trump and why you should not vote for him? He's entitled to his opinion. Good for him. But somebody in this town, whose name I'm not going to mention here because then I'll get slack because people like this guy for some strange reason on the radio and on TV. He came out and said on Twitter that Robert De Niro is washed up. Robert De Niro is not washed up. Robert De Niro is still starring in movies. A washed up actor is somebody who's not in movies and comes out and makes a comment. Somebody who hasn't been in a movie in 50 years comes out and makes a comment. That's a washed up actor. An actor who don't get no jobs, that's a washed up actor. Okay? Robert De Niro is not a washed up actor. He is a current actor who's still in current movies, and he's not washed up. He can still act at his age. Good for him. Clint Eastwood can still act at his age. Good for him. On Twitter, you make this comment about how he's washed up. He's not washed up. Maybe you're washed up. Maybe you need to step down. You've been on the air too long. Watch what you say. Because if I find out you say something about something I like, it's getting exposed. Just like some entity got exposed. All right. I'm not going to name names. That's Ralph's opinion. The new America. Who cares? Is that true? Art, is this the new America? We're going to talk about that. And is this economy fake? And this is our final break when we come back right after these words.
Draft412.com is a website that provides you with all of the best information about any draft, NHL, Major League Baseball, NFL, NBA, any kind of draft. 412.com has an e-magazine delivered to your inbox for $9 a month. And also they give you all the skinny and on all the athletes and also podcasts. Draft412.com. I'm Ralph Williams here today to talk to you about the Boxing Authorities TV program. The Boxing Authorities is a TV show that talks about boxing with Luther Dupree Jr., Claudio Rosano, and Smokin' Jim Frazier. Tune in to the Boxing Authorities on PCTV Channel 21, Comcast 47, Verizon Cable in Allegheny County, and also on PCTV's Facebook page. Also, don't forget to tune in to them on the Chatterbox Network and also on the WBC networks as well. The Boxing Authorities is a real intensive program. It talks about all the different boxing matches coming up. They break down every match and they break down all the legends. And also they have guests on the show as well. The Boxing Authorities. Tune in today. And I tell you, they are the best in boxing authorities. That's why they're the Boxing Authorities.
All right, we're back here at Ralph's Opinion, Mata Heating and Air Conditioning Studios. At number 724-201-0500, Mata. You ought to call Mata Heating and Air Conditioning. Call them today. Tell them Ralph Williams sent you, ask for Bill. And Mata will come to your house. They have professionals that do a really good job on your air conditioning needs. They also offer in the wintertime snow melt. They also do UV lighting. If you live somewhere out in the country and you want to light up your property so thieves don't come around, or certain different types of animal creatures. All right. So call Mata today, 724-201-0500. They offer UV lighting. They offer snow melt in the wintertime. They will fix your heater, your furnace, and now they'll fix your air conditioning for the summertime. They do it all. Call them today. That number again, 724-201-0500. Mata Heating and Air Conditioning. All right. The new America. That's what I call it. You know why I call it the new America? Because that's what it is. The new America is this America that we have a fake economy. We have the federal government coming out saying about this, that, the stocks, the this, the that, this is affecting the economy. This is affecting the economy. There's not enough jobs out there. There's a lot of jobs out there. Okay. We got to create jobs. The economy's this. Nobody's spending money. Nobody's spending money because nobody wants to. Okay. And then you hear all these people out here complaining about how they're having problems. They don't have any money. Well, save your money. Okay. I'm not saying this to be mean or nothing, but don't drink 800 cases of beer a week. Don't smoke 60 packs of cigarettes a month. Okay. Give up a lot of things. I had to give up a lot of things because of my health. Things that I like. Things that I like to eat. Things that I like to smoke cigars. I can't do that anymore. I'm not allowed. My health it's in bad shape because of it. It's not because of that. Okay? If I can do it, you can do it too. I had to give up eating a lot of food, cut back and lose weight. I need 6 surgeries. That's why the economy is where it is. And we have a president who doesn't seem to care, like the rest of the progressive Democrats. that we have a problem with food prices going up. We have a problem with, you know, all that other stuff. What is it? Let's see here. Uh, food prices, everything's going up. And they keep saying the supply chain's still busted up. Now we had this situation with Baltimore because some knucklehead decided to bang a boat into a bridge. Okay. Our economy, it's all based on yourself. And since in this country now we don't care, and it starts from the president, it works its way down. That's why our economy is what it is, because nobody cares anymore. Nobody cares if the local diner shuts down. Nobody cares if they can't find employees at a job and you have the skills to do the job, but you don't want to do it because you're lazy. Then I get all these pundits that email me and scream at me about how, oh, Ralph, you don't know what it's like to work at any work because you don't work. I don't work because I'm disabled. I have a reason why I don't work. If I could, I would. And I would outwork you in a minute. Okay? Now, I told you I've been getting some, resurrection of faith through my church. All right? Yeah, I have. And why? I'll tell you why. Because I need to. I've had some situations come up, some deaths, and a bunch of other stuff that I needed a spiritual revival. The fake economy, I think it's fake. Do you think it's fake? I don't think it's as bad as everyone looking at it to be bad. It's bad because the government's making it that way. It's bad because the food companies who raise prices, the prices of everything has gone up. That's why the economy is what it is. But I don't want to hear there's no jobs out there. Bull. You don't want to work. In this town, we have $40 an hour jobs and nobody wants to work. I finally had to really get into people to get up off their couch and go out and work. Now PRT, our public transit system, now has 300 people. They're ready to graduate by the end of the year. Finally, some people stepped up and decided that they wanted to be a bus driver and could start out at $20 an hour. Okay? And here we are. This is exactly what it is. Okay? And that's where we are because we wanted it that way. We decided that what we're going to do is we're going to be lazy. Oh, I don't like the employer, my boss, so I'm going to quit. I didn't like my boss, but I worked. I didn't like my boss. I put up with crap. Sometimes we got to eat it in order to survive. The economy is fake. Whatever the government tells you, don't believe them because they're the culprit of the problem. You're the culprit of the problem. That's why the economy's fake. This is our new America. Nobody cares. And that's the truth. And if you can't handle the truth, then too bad. I'm Ralph Williams. This has been Ralph's Opinion. I want to thank everybody for participating today. Rob on the comments section and all my other viewers out there. I'll talk with you next week. Don't forget Saturday, 9 a.m. And don't forget about the sports capsules as well. Stay tuned for those. And also the External Bum Show Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Don't forget about Mondays, The Way We See It. Tuesday, Sports Corner. Wednesday, Ralph's Opinion. And don't forget tonight at 9 o'clock, I will be on the Kneecap Biting podcast tonight, Football Roundtable with Jeremy Ballridge on YouTube and Facebook. So jump on YouTube, punch up Kneecap Biting, and you will see the live broadcast. I'll be a guest on there at 9 p.m. tonight. And at 10:30, I will be on with Peter Blake and the Sports Web down in Tampa to talk professional wrestling. That's right, this entity, the one that screwed me. I'm all over the country now, more than ever. You thought you could take me down, but it didn't happen that way. I'm still here. And you're still there. And you'll never be any better. That is Ralph's opinion. Have yourself a great day. Be safe.
Sometimes I wanna light up underneath the no smoking sign. Sometimes I wish they'd tell me how justice got so blind. I wish they'd just leave me alone, 'cause I'm doing alright. You can take your change on down the road and leave me here with mine. 'Cause that ain't my America, that ain't this country's roots. You wanna slam old Uncle Sam, but I ain't letting you. I'm mad as hell and you know I still bleed red, white, and blue. They ain't us, that ain't my America. That ain't my America. Yeah, I'm standing there in Dallas, waiting on a plane. I overheard an old man tell a young soldier thanks. The young soldier hung his head and said, it's hard to believe you're the only one who took the time to say a word to me. And the old man said, that ain't my America, that ain't this country's roots. You wanna slam old Uncle Sam, but I ain't letting you. Yeah, I'm mad as hell and you know I still bleed red, white, and blue. They ain't us, that ain't my America. That ain't my America. It's to the women and men in their hands that hold a Bible and a gun. And they ain't afraid of nothing when they're holding either one. Now there's kids that can't pray in school, $100 tanks of gas. I can tell you right now, this country ain't supposed to be like that. No, that ain't my America, that ain't this country's roots. You wanna slam old Uncle Sam, but I ain't letting you. Yeah, I'm mad as hell.